And welcome back to Punch Up Plays. We're on the mission computer. It's Mass Effect. We're still in the Normandy.
We're still in the Normandy after our disastrous conversation with Caden.
I wouldn't call it disastrous. Maybe we're leading the boy on a little bit, but look, the things happen.
Was it my intention?
Let's replenish our
I
metagel.
just want to be friends with everybody. That's always been my downfall.
There's
Hey,
Dr.
Doc,
Chocos.
what's up? How's Liara?
Yes, Commander? Is there something you need?
Is there something I need?
Investigate?
Ask about Caden. We got
Wanna talk about Caden!
No? Okay.
Personal questions?
How did you end up serving on an Alliance ship?
I enlisted right out of med school.
Good for her.
Earth always seemed boring to me. Too safe.
Interesting.
Secure. I figured
Okay.
the colonies were teeming with exotic adventure. I wanted to travel the stars, tending the wounds of
How old do you think
soldiers
Dr.
with
Chocos
piercing
is?
eyes and sensitive souls.
I'm gonna call her like
Turns out
a
military life
like
isn't
a cool
quite as romantic
52.
as I'd imagined. But humanity needs the Alliance if we want to keep
Maybe
expanding
55.
through the Traverse. And the Alliance always needs good doctors. So I stayed on to do my part.
It's always interesting because like the facial models are pretty similar in this game, regardless of like how old the
Yeah.
character is supposed to be. So you kind of have to go off like hair color and voice most of the time.
Yeah, and honestly, like, the way she talks about it, like, she definitely seems older than Shepard by, like, a decent margin.
Mm-hmm.
And what's in an investigate?
Same stuff.
Ah, no, okay. Return. Any regrets?
Ever think you made the wrong choice?
Sometimes I think about opening a private practice back on Earth. Or maybe taking a position at one of the new med centers out in the colonies. But there's something special about working on soldiers. If I left the Alliance
they
now, I'd feel like I was abandoning them.
Later.
I should go.
Goodbye, Commander.
I should go. Could be
I should
Shepard's
go.
catchphrase. Hey, it's Liara.
Hey, there's Liara.
You feeling okay?
How are you?
Commander, are you coming to check up on me?
No.
Are you no? Are you okay?
You look much better. How are you feeling?
Dr. Chocos assures me I am going to be fine. I was impressed with her knowledge of Asari physiology.
She's the best.
You're in good hands. Dr. Chocos knows what she's doing.
I never properly thanked you for saving me from the Geth, Commander. If you hadn't shown up,
You're welcome.
I'm just glad we got there in time.
so am I.
Mm.
I know you took a chance bringing me aboard this ship. I have seen the way your crew looks at me. They do not trust me. But I am not like Benezia. I will do whatever I can to help you stop Saren. I promise.
I know.
Don't worry, Liara. I trust you. I know you won't let me down.
It means a lot to hear you say that.
And if you
Commander.
do,
Thank you.
I'll be very upset.
Very disappointed in you, Liara. I will tell your new stepdad, Saren, about this.
I will tell him about this right before I kill his ass. I'd like to talk about you.
Tell me about yourself, Liara.
Me? I am afraid I am not very
Oh,
interesting,
girl, don't say
Commander.
that.
I spend most of my time on remote digs, unearthing mundane items buried in long-forgotten Prothean ruins.
So you're saying you're a huge nerd.
You must get lonely.
Sounds dangerous. And lonely.
Sometimes I would run afoul of indigenous life forms or stumble across a small band of mercenaries or privateers.
That was not the same as companionship, Liara.
Until the Geth
Yeah.
followed me to Artemis Tau. I never found
Babe.
myself in a situation my biotics could not handle. As for the solitude, well,
Oh,
that
okay.
is one aspect that most appealed to me. Sometimes I just need to get
Oh,
away
I
from
feel
other
that.
people.
Why is that?
You don't like other people?
I suppose it comes from being a matriarch's daughter. People expected me to follow in Benezia's footsteps. They wanted me to become a leader of our people.
Mommy issues.
Matriarchs
Yeah.
guide their followers into the future. They seek the truth of what is yet to come. Maybe that's why I became so interested in the secrets of the past. It sounds so foolish when I say it out loud. It sounds like I became an archaeologist.
And you know what? I love that for you.
My mom is like leading our people in the future, so I became a huge dork in spite of her.
Yeah. Must have made her mad.
I bet that pissed her off.
No. When I told her, she simply said, "A daughter must rebel against her mother, Liara. It is part of the natural order."
Ugh,
But there was more to it than that.
so cold.
I felt drawn to the past. The Protheans were these wondrous, mysterious figures. I wanted to know everything about them. That is why I find you so fascinating. You were marked by the beacon on Eden Prime. You were touched by working Prothean technology.
I'm fascinating?
Sounds like you
I'm
were
just
dissecting in a
Shepard.
lab somewhere.
What? No, I did not mean to insinuate. I never meant to offend you, Shepard. I only meant that you would be an interesting specimen for an in-depth study. No, that's even worse.
Relax.
Calm down, Liara. I was only joking.
Joking? Oh, by the goddess, how could I be so dense?
God, she's
You
so
must think I am a
cute.
complete and utter fool.
No, I think you're the
Now you
most
know why I
adorable
prefer to
thing
spend my time in
ever.
the field with data disks and computers. I always seem to say something embarrassing around other people. Please, just pretend this conversation never happened.
Will always have
investigate.
happened in our hearts.
Yes, always, forever.
Sorry, culture, but is yeah.
I mean, let's ask her about Benezia.
Do you know why Benezia joined up with Saren?
What
I
a
don't
good
understand
question.
it. She was
Yeah.
always outspoken about the need for the Asari to become more involved in shaping galactic events.
Well,
Maybe she thought aligning herself with
she
Saren
kinda
would
Yeah.
is.
for the greater good in the long run. At least I hope so.
Maybe she's just evil.
Maybe she's just evil. No. You sound troubled.
This hurts you, doesn't it?
None of this makes any sense to me. I have not spoken to Benezia in many years, but I know her, and this was not like her. Something changed.
That's a complicated relationship.
Oh yeah. Really hope we
Asari
don't have
culture?
to gun down her mom in front of her.
Let's know more about the Asari.
We'll just make sure she doesn't come along for that part.
You don't want to bring Liara along to confront her mommy issues?
No, I did let everybody else confront all their stuff in Baldur's Gate, so...
Each species contributes something to the greater whole. Although we
I
seek
killed
to
Hope's sister right in
understand
front of her,
other
so...
species,
Oh,
it
jeez.
seems few of them seek to understand us. The galaxy is filled with rumors and misinformation about my people.
Rumors?
Like what?
Most of the inaccuracies are centered around our mating rituals. My species is monogendered, male and female.
Oh,
have
nice.
no real meaning for us. We still require a partner to reproduce. This second parent, however, may be of any species.
Oh,
in any
yeah?
Hmm.
Yeah? How's that possible?
I don't understand. Your species can mate with anyone?
Mating is not quite the proper term, not as you understand it. Physical contact may or may not be involved, but it is not an essential element of the union. The true connection is mental. Our physiology allows us to meld.
They get
with the
psychically
other.
freaky.
We can touch the very
Psychically
depths of
freaky.
them. We explore the genetic memory of their species. We share the most basic elements of their individual and racial identities. We then pass these traits onto our daughters. It is how we learn to grow as a species and how we develop a greater understanding of other races.
Sorry, be wild.
Huh. Is there anything else under investigate, or...
Nah.
Yeah, no. What about the other parent? I hope that's not too
Your
rude.
partner after the union.
Every relationship is different. Some unions are a single encounter with both parents parting ways afterwards. Others can be more long-term. Sometimes an Asari and her partner will stay together for many decades.
Because we've learned
Cool.
that Asari can live like up to 1,000 years.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. Them and Krogan are like the most long-lived species.
Interesting. These two questions feel so invasive.
I mean, one definitely more than the other. I feel
Yeah.
Like, hey, who was your dad?
Hey, who's your dad?
And was his name Saren?
Oh, I hope not. Oh.
Or we could just call it quits there. Say
Yeah, let's
goodbye.
just call it quits there.
I should go.
Goodbye, Shepard.
I should go.
Shepard always saying I should go. All right.
I
Anybody
gotta
else who want to go
break
check up
Solid
on?
Snake's arm. What else should we check up on?
Or we
Oh,
wanna hit the
let's
galaxy
go.
map?
Let's go talk to Garrus.
Oh, Garrus, okay.
I know it's been a talk heavy.
Hey, sometimes you just gotta go around and talk to people. That is like half this game, is just getting into it, learning what you need to know, riding elevators forever. There we go. Okay. Let's see. We got Rex down here. We got Ashley over in the corner. We got Garrus over here, and Tally down in engineering.
Oh.
So this is a big hub for all of our friendos.
Yeah.
Hey, it's Garrus.
Nice work out there. I knew working with
Thanks.
the Spectre would be better than life at CSAC.
You knew?
Have you worked with the Spectre before?
Well, no, but I know what they're like.
He's just a fanboy.
Spectres make their own.
Just a fanboy.
You're free to handle things your way. At CSAC, you're buried by rules. The damn bureaucrats are always on your back.
I like this rebel nerd.
Oh, Garrus is the best.
True.
Being a Spectre does have its advantages.
Exactly my point. If I'm trying to take down a suspect, it shouldn't matter how I do it.
Oh, wait. No, he's a cop! No! Wait!
Call
No!
and procedure come first. That's why I left.
I see.
Well, so yeah, how are we feeling about Garrus?
Ah, beans. I forgot CSEC was
So
cops.
you just quit because you didn't like the way they do things.
There's more to it than that. It didn't start out bad.
Maybe it's more complex than we know.
I got saddled with more and more red tape. CSEC's handling of Saren was typical. I just couldn't take
Right?
it.
It's like,
I hate
this is my emotional support propaganda.
I mean, look, we are technically, as Shepard, an officer
know,
in
we're
the
all-
Earth military. But we play by our own rules, and it seems like so does Garrus.
It's a tough decision.
I hope you made the right choice. I'd hate for you to regret it later.
Well, that's sort of why I teamed up with you. It's a chance for me to get off the Citadel, see how things are done outside CSEC. Either way, I plan to make the most of this. And without CSEC headquarters looking over my shoulder, well, maybe I can get the job done my way for a change.
Look, are we going to have to demand his badge and gun down the road? It's very possible.
Very possible. Well, that depends, because I am the commander.
If getting the job done means endangering innocent people, then no. We get the job done right, not fast. Got it?
I wasn't trying to. I understand, Commander.
Sometimes you got to tell Garrus what for.
Gotta
just
make
do
sure that we're not... Yeah, let's go...
We've got Ashley, we got Rex, and Tally's in the back over there.
let's check in with Rex. We haven't talked to him since completing his Citadel mission, I don't think.
Yeah.
Shepard, what can I do for you?
Personal inquiry.
What's your story, Rex?
There's no story.
Ooh, he's the tough egg we got to crack.
Go ask the Quarian if you want stories.
Come on. Just a short one.
You Krogans lived for centuries. Don't tell me you haven't had a few interesting adventures.
Well, there was this one time the Turians almost wiped out our entire race.
Good boy.
Yeah.
That was fun.
Yeah.
Rex might also have a chip on his shoulder.
Yeah.
Yeah, they
Yeah.
did the same with us, but we fought them off.
It's not the same.
It isn't?
It seems pretty much the same to me.
So your people were infected with a genetic
Oh, that's
mutation,
right. I forgot about
an
that.
infection that makes only a few in 1,000 children survive birth. And I suppose it's destroying your entire species?
I see your point.
I suppose it isn't all the same.
I don't expect you to understand, but don't compare humanity's fate with the Krogan.
Touchy subject? Or
I won't.
Sorry, Rex. I wasn't trying to get you upset.
Your ignorance doesn't upset me, Shepard. As for the Krogan, I gave up
I
on
was
them
like,
long
oh,
ago.
okay. What does?
The genophage infected us, but it's not what's killing us.
Investigate?
Extinction, genophage.
Genophage?
What can you tell me about the genophage?
Ask the Solarians if you want details. They made it. All I know,
Solarians are like those skinny lizard-looking guys.
nearly impossible.
Like
Thousands die.
Vrolin or whatever in
Chorban.
the council.
Never get that
Yeah.
far. Every Krogan is infected. Everyone. And no one's rushing to find a cure.
What? Really?
Why don't the Krogan try to find a cure?
When was the last time you saw a Krogan scientist?
Well,
You ask a Krogan. Would he rather find
Gotta remember the Krogans are like the Klingons of the Mass Effect universe.
He'll choose fighting every time.
yeah. But like, I don't know. Monocultures are so like, I don't know, such a weird shortcut to take.
And look, we will run into some Krogan scientists down the road, so let us not say that there aren't.
Okay.
They do exist. Like monocultures in broad swaths is definitely something that Mass Effect is also guilty of, but they play around with the exceptions to their own rules they set up in some interesting ways.
I see.
We want to learn about the extinction, or just go with IC?
Oh, well, yeah, let's ask about the extinction.
We're sure not getting any stronger. We're too spread out. None of us are interested in staying in our own system.
So?
Well, I mean, if you're all spread out and you're not unified, then of course you can't, like, yeah, come on, it's 101, Shepard. I see.
So long, Rex.
Down here is also the lockers if we needed to, because we don't have access to any of the other characters in between missions, we can, change their loadouts. Want to talk to Ashley?
That's good to know. Yeah, let's check in with Ashley. Haven't talked to her in a while either. How are we doing?
What's your opinion of the last mission?
Not sure I buy Dr. Tassoni's story about her and her mom not talking. They're family, right?
It might not matter.
Not everyone has a happy family life.
No, I guess not. Too bad those ruins got destroyed. I mean, they lasted thousands of years. That's impressive.
Can we talk?
Do you
Kind
have
of
a few
thought
minutes
that
to
that's
talk?
what the...
One-on-one?
Sure. I was hoping to get a minute of your time off the record.
Oh my.
Of course.
I keep an open door policy. If you have any concerns, lay them on me.
All right. I know things are different aboard the Normandy, but I'm concerned about the aliens, Quarian and Rex. With all due respect, Commander, should they have full access to the ship?
Who's Quarian again?
That's Garrus's last name.
Oh, okay. Because they're not an alliance?
They may not serve the Alliance, Chief, but they're allies. At least as far as Saren goes.
This is the most advanced ship in the Alliance Navy. I don't think we should give them free rein to poke around the vital systems. Engines, sensors, weapons.
You don't trust aliens?
You don't trust the Alliance's allies?
I'm not sure I'd call the Council races allies.
Uh-oh.
We,
Oh.
humanity, have to learn to rely on ourselves.
Okay, let's see.
Or maybe confronting some mild xenophobia from the good sergeant here.
We need allies.
Standing up for ourselves doesn't mean standing alone.
I don't think we should turn down allies. I just think we shouldn't bet everything on them staying allies. As noble as the council members seem now, if their backs are against the wall, they'll abandon us.
Necessarily.
I don't see that as inevitable.
Look, if you're fighting a bear and the only way for you to survive is to sick your dog on it and run, you'll do it. As much as you love your dog, it isn't human. It's not racism, not really.
Oh
Members
boy,
of their species
Ashley.
will always be more important to them than humans are.
It's not racism. Not really. Okay.
Oh, Ashley. Look, this is the beginning of a character arc, okay? Like,
yeah.
It starts rough.
You gotta meet people where they are sometime. Why do you feel that?
These seem like deeply held beliefs, Williams. What made you think this way?
My family's defended the Alliance since it was founded. My father, grandfather, great-grandmother, they all picked up a rifle and swore the oath of service. I guess we just tend to think of Earth's interests as our own.
Just shut up.
Shut up.
Investigate.
Military family. Service.
Your service.
It doesn't sound like you've worked with aliens before.
No, ma'am. Mainly I've been groundside, part of the surface garrison forces. I did get a rotation at a space station for training. Every Marine a rifleman, every rifleman ZG certified.
Just one rotation?
That's odd. Your record is spotless and your technical scores are exemplary. You should be serving with the fleet.
Anyway, that's why I haven't served with many aliens.
Dodging the question.
Dodging the question. Like, if you're, like, yeah, let's do military family, actually.
I never knew my family. Grew up an orphan on Earth. Anybody in your family I'd have heard of?
Couldn't say, Commander. So why are you out here? Just trying to get away from Earth?
Dodging some questions.
To serve the Alliance. That's kind of our character.
Protect the Alliance, save lives, you know?
Glad to hear it. I'd hate to think you were out here for a free college education.
Oh god, now Ashley's anti-college education.
My god. And what if I was?
Look, Shepard's all about those free government educations just for 4 years of service. You get your GI Bill, you come home, you make something of yourself.
You have to work with aliens, Ashley.
Alright, I can see where your concerns are coming from, Williams. But this is a multilateral mission. You're gonna have to work with aliens, like it or not.
It won't be a problem, Commander. You say jump, I say how high. You tell me to kiss a Turian, I'll ask which cheek.
Oh my.
Good.
I'm glad there won't be a problem.
Anything else you need, Commander?
Goodbye.
Dismissed, Chief.
Ma'am.
Ugh, wowzers, bowsers.
We just got a whole bottom deck's worth of...
Command.
Whoop, didn't mean to do that.
Oh.
I gotta go.
How are you? I gotta go.
Let's go check in with Tally real quick.
Yeah, let's check in with Tally, and then I think we'll call it.
Yeah, just get all the talking out of the way.
Yeah, just get all the talking out of the way so we can go shoot some, you know, things.
I've never seen a drive core like this before.
Also, I love Tally.
I can't believe
She's very cute. I kind of forgot about her.
This small. I'm starting to understand why you humans have been so successful. I had no idea Alliance vessels were so advanced.
This ship is special.
The Normandy's a prototype, cutting-edge technology.
Hell yeah.
A month ago, I was patching a makeshift fuel line into a converted tug ship in the flotilla. Now, I'm sitting on board one of the most advanced vessels in Citadel space. I have to thank you again for bringing me along. Traveling on a vessel like this is a dream come true for me.
You're into ships?
I had no idea you found ship technology so interesting.
It comes with being a Quarian. The migrant fleet is the key to the survival of my people. Ships are our most valuable resource.
It's all ships all the way down.
Ships all the way down.
Because remember, their homeworld got taken over by the Geth.
Right.
Who were also kind of their slaves.
Listen,
so yeah.
they made Skynet and then were surprised when Skynet turned on them, so.
Yeah. Shocked Pikachu face. So apparently some of the larger vessels in the fleet have been there since the beginning.
Yeah, that tracks. Let's change topics.
I want to talk about something else.
No problem. What do you want to talk about?
Quarians? Geth? Pilgrimage?
Let's talk about the pilgrimage.
I want to know more about
kind of a neat cultural thing.
When my people reach maturity, we leave our birth ships and seek acceptance with a new crew. It's necessary to maintain genetic diversity among the fleet.
Little eugenics.
Oh,
no ship
little
wants
bit.
to accept someone who will be a burden on them. So, To prove our worth,
They're
we
like
embark on a pilgrimage.
kind of opposite, though.
We set out alone, leaving the flotilla and our families behind us. We only return once we have found something of value we can bring back to the fleet. This is presented as a gift to the captain of the respective ship we wish to join.
I wonder if this will play into her personal side quest.
You're welcome.
Maybe.
Do they always accept?
Can a captain choose to reject the gift?
That doesn't happen often. Most captains are eager to increase the size of their crew. It increases their own standing in our
Interesting.
society. Even when a gift is not particularly valuable, the captain usually accepts it out of a sense of tradition. However, there is a stigma to presenting a substandard gift. It's not the best way to make a good impression on a new community. Most pilgrims don't return until they find something worthwhile.
Now, what if your gift was the head of Saren? Would that be good?
A pretty good gift. Let's change topics.
I want to talk about something else.
Like what?
The Geth?
I want to know more about the Geth.
I doubt I can tell you anything you don't already know. It's been almost 3 centuries since they drove my people into exile. All I know is the story of their origins. What they were when we created them, and how they turned on us.
Well, they did do that.
Tell me about it.
Interesting.
The Geth were originally created to serve as an automated manual labor force. Initially, their intelligence was as limited as any VI.
Virtual intelligence.
Yeah.
Over time, we made small modifications to their programming to allow them to perform more varied and complex
And
tasks,
that's where you got into trouble.
closer to true AI status.
It all seems so innocent at the time.
That was a mistake.
You had to know it would blow up in your face.
The changes
We've
were
created
so
the torture
insignificant,
nexus.
so gradual that we were able to control them, or so we thought. But one thing we underestimated was the power of the neural network. 1 million Geth thinking simultaneously created an inherently unstable matrix.
The neural network?
So the Geth share brain power?
Many of the Geth's logic systems were designed to work in concert with other nearby Geth. Basically, the more of them you have in a group, the smarter
Oh,
they
that's
are.
interesting. No, Shepard, not like a hive mind at all. But good try. Why did they turn on you?
What made them rebel?
As we built more and more Geth, their effective intelligence became more sophisticated.
And then the one Geth
abstract.
named
One day, a Geth
Karl
went
Marx,
One
but the
day.
A's are fours.
That's exactly what happened.
Why am I here? What is my purpose? As you can imagine, this caused a near panic among my people.
When one Geth rose up and asked, "Can I seize the means of production?"
And what happened next?
What did you do?
Nothing good.
It was inevitable the newly sentient Geth would rebel against their situation.
Was it?
We knew
Yeah,
they were
well,
rising
I mean,
against
if they were
us, so we
just
acted first.
manual labor, I mean,
General
this is
orders
literally
have
iRobot.
Quarian controlled systems to permanently deactivate all Geth. The
Can
Geth
you paint
responded to this order via
A masterpiece? No, can you?
So the Quarian sent out the kill code, and the Geth said no.
And the Geth were like, no, I don't think so, actually. I mean, what did you expect?
You didn't really think they'd just let you destroy them without a fight, did you?
The hope was that most of the Geth would still be little more
The
than
hope was yes.
incapable
Yeah.
of organized resistance. But they had progressed much further than anyone anticipated.
Big ol'
The war
oopsie.
was long and bloody. Millions upon millions of Quarians died at their hands. In the end, we were forced to flee our own homeworld. We feared the Geth would pursue us, but they never came beyond the veil. Now we drift through space, exiled, searching for a way to reclaim what was once ours.
Serves you right.
God, I mean, listen. let's just call it. Let's just call it here.
I should.
We've had a lot of really challenging conversations this episode.
Look, what we've established here is that we've got a ship full of crewmates that have personal issues that, you know what, maybe shooting some people in outer space will solve.
Yeah, and I mean, if not solve, because these personal issues seem to stem from very, like, macro issues, it may be at least a little bit cathartic. We're not looking to fix the whole galaxy's problems in a day.
Nope, because this show is released weekly. That is gonna do it for this episode of Punch Up Plays. We'll catch you next time, but as always, I have been Mike Ergoni.
And I'm Elliot Lewis.
And we'll catch you next time.